we finally got. I believe this was on Monday. We finally got a new trailer for for Dark Phoenix, and I'm not sure if you guys got a chance to see it, but they actually finally gave us a good trailer for Dark Phoenix. Like, I watched this trailer and I was like blown away. I was like, wow, like this movie actually looks good. Like, I would actually go see this. Now, I'm sure it doesn't convince anybody else out there to want to go see the Dark Phoenix movie if they don't already want to see it. But I mean, I've been at every single X-Men opening weekend since the first X-Men movie. Okay, before my father died, he was a huge comic book. I don't know about huge, but he was a comic book fan, and he was a huge fan of these movies being made, these comic book properties being made into movies. So you bet your ass we were at X-Men when that shit premiered at the movie theater. And don't think that I haven't been at an X-Men premiere at the movie theater. I'm a nerd. I support these movies. I like the X-Men. I've been at all the X-Men movies, at the Supermans, the Batmans, the Justice Leagues, the terrible ones, the good ones, all of them. I've been there through all of that. And not only am I just into these comic book movies, I'm just a movie geek anyway. I like movies. I like music. Excuse me. I like comic books. So anyway, yeah, this movie actually looks really good. Dark Phoenix, man. I seen this trailer and I was sitting there watching it, and I don't do trailer reactions. You want to see me? If you want to see me do a trailer reaction, I'll do a trailer reaction video my way, and maybe it'll get you guys some laughs. I'll do a trailer reaction video one of these days. But this trailer, I was sitting there watching it on my phone. I had to come back in here on my computer and watch. I was like, wow, this movie actually looks good. Is it going to be big at the box office? No. I really don't. I don't think there's any people out there who aren't just like huge nerds like myself that are going to go watch it. And, maybe not even then. So it's really hard to say, how big this movie is going to be. I mean, a lot of people want to discount this movie because basically the X-Men universe is coming to an end with the Fox Disney merger, and I get that. People are just want to jump off board. I mean, hey, that's fine. That's your deal. Do that if that's what you got to do. But at the same time, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with going to watch this movie. I mean, the one thing it's got huge going for it, I mean, aside from the fact that it's got Michael Fassbender in there as Magneto, dude, I'm telling you, this dude, like, Ian McKellen was a great Magneto. Like, even back in them days, you see him like Magneto on the screen, you're like, man, Magneto kind of old, man, like. Well, yeah, he had to be in the Holocaust, okay? But anyway, and they're talking about new iterations of these characters maybe going forward. Well, just fans are, not necessarily the studios. But anyway, you see Ian McKellen come out as Magneto, you're like, damn, Magneto, you're a little old, man. You're looking a little gray there, wow. But he was actually really great as Magneto. Like, he was menacing. He was a bigger than life personality. He embodied the role. I thought it was really good. But then we got was it X-Men First Class? Michael Fassbender came in, and man, he knocked it out of the park, dude. I was like, dude, Michael Fassbender is an excellent Magneto. So it's got that going for it. And then, it's obviously got James McAvoy in there. McAvoy is, I mean, if you've seen Glass, or even the one before that, what was the name of that? Split. Man, like, he did a really good job in those movies. But we've seen James McAvoy in the past play different types of roles, and we already know that he's a good actor. So, he's great as Professor X. But like I said, I've said this before. I think he's replaceable. I think he's definitely replaceable. But another huge thing it's got going for it here, it's got Jessica Chastain in it. I'm not sure if you guys are fans of Jessica Chastain, but Jessica Chastain, she is an absolutely just she's a great actress. I mean, she's beautiful. She's a ginger. She's got that red hair, white skin. I mean, who doesn't love a ginger? If you don't love gingers, let me know down in the comments below, so then we can go and pick on you, because that's just messed up if you don't like gingers. How dare you? Dare you? Gingers. My wife's not a ginger or anything. She's Japanese, but I mean, she's got a thing for gingers too. We all like gingers. That's the thing. So let's hear the shout out for gingers down in the comments below. Anyway, and that's one thing it's got going for it. Jessica Chastain is a phenomenal actress. I mean, one of the things that just sticks out in the back of my mind, just because it's it was one of the bigger ones, but she was excellent. And it was Molly's Game. I'm not sure if you've seen the movie Molly's Game, but man, it is a great movie. She did a phenomenal job in that movie, and it was really good. And Idris Elba's in that movie as well, and he plays her lawyer. And there's this scene in that movie where Idris Elba, he goes off. I'm like, man, I wonder if they had to have done that in one take, and he knocked it out of the park. Like every time I watch that, I get goosebumps, and I get tears in my eyes. My eyes start to well up, because like this particular scene, he just like, man, he freaking Babe Ruths that thing out of the park, and I'm like, just a movie, man. If you've never seen Molly's Game, it's something you should check out. Jessica Chastain, she's in the new Dark Phoenix movie. If you don't like these kind of movies, hey, you're probably not going to go. But even if you do, there's a lot of people out there that aren't going to go see this movie anyway. I will be there for Dark Phoenix, and I'll end up doing a review on that as well.